Welcome to the Word of Gab podcast. So for today, we have a very special guest, Maddie. Maddie is my classmate from Adlib.
Hello, thank you for
Yes.
having me.
All right, so Maddie Cruz has made a name for herself in marketing and public relations, working as a strategist and content creator for several brands and celebrities. On the side, she has worked as a plus size model for brands like Avon and Emma Sleep. She still creates content from time to time, but her current focus is Love Maddie, her very own brand of custom and functional lingerie for all sizes. Grabe! A woman
Nahiya.
of ano naman?
Nahiya
Okay.
naman ako, sis. The imposter syndrome is in the room with
Is
us.
impostering. Alright, so I know you've already given me your bio, but can you share something about Maddie that not everybody knows about?
Okay, so actually, I started getting exposed parang I started gaining experience
Mhm.
in the industry kasi when I was 19, I was halfway through my college degree.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, a lot of things happened. Long story short, I dropped out of college and then I moved out. I'm not sure if I had ever told you about that. I moved out very early, 19, but 16 pa lang ako, I was already working mga weird jobs. Not weird in the sense na taga-encode ng mga ganito. Gets ba? Parang yung mga super menial tasks, ganyan. So by the time na I turned 19, I already moved out. So one of the jobs na I got into was social media management, and then
Mhm.
eventually I got a role for influencer marketing, ganyan. So medyo may privilege din. That's why I got to work on all these opportunities.
Mhm.
And at the time, parang I was really just telling my story. And I was just sharing what it's like moving out at 19, ganyan. And then eventually, I have a friend. Di ko makakalimutan talaga to kasi dito talaga nagsimula lahat.
Okay.
I have a friend who owns a plus-size clothing line. And her name is Sam.
Mhm.
And parang she's the first, at the time, parang hindi pa ganun kadami yung nagbebenta ng mga
Yeah.
plus size.
Anong year yan?
This was 2017.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Wala
think
pa
nung time na
masyado.
yan, the
Ang
best
hirap.
you could get was Forever 21 Plus.
Yeah.
And SM Woman Plus. But even then, yung selections weren't, it wasn't
It was so
a
bad.
lot, diba? So I have this friend, si Sam, and she has a clothing line. It's called Extra Plus.
Mm.
And then yun yung first time ever na nag-reach out siya sa akin. Customer niya na ako. As in,
Ah.
nung time na yun, parang yung store niya is inside her condo.
Mm.
Ako bilang ako to, dinaldal ko siya, naging
Ah.
friends kami. Ganyan. And then she reached out to me and she asked me if I could model for her.
Oh, I love
And
that.
I really appreciate her and I really look up to her kasi I feel like because she trusted me,
Mhm.
parang I realized it opened a lot of doors and it made me realize na okay, pwede ko pala to gawin. Magagawa ko pala siya. Like, I can be in this space pala and not just monetize it, but actually, build a career out of it.
I love that story. Grabe, no? From just a friendship, tas biglang it opened a lot of
Yes,
doors.
like, it was also through her help na
Uh-huh.
I gained a following. I mean, it's not that big, but
Mm.
for someone like me na parang di naman ako masyado cool kid, di naman ako masyadong sikat nung, alam mo yun, you get
Yeah,
what I
I get
mean, nung
you, I
high
get
school,
you.
ganyan. The fat kids naman are usually not the cool kids.
Yeah.
So parang, because of her help, I found my audience.
Hello.
And parang even until now, we're still good friends. I still
Mm.
buy from her from time to time. So,
yun.
yun yung story nun.
Maybe we can drop her shop in the link.
Yeah, it's
later.
called Extra Plus.
I love that.
I think they're still one of the biggest stores
Mhm.
online for plus size. Yeah, definitely. You should drop the link somewhere there.
Yes. Actually, 2017, it was such a struggle, no? Looking for that outfit, especially on the holidays. Grabe.
Yes.
Siyempre, pag may Christmas party, you want it to be, fancy.
Yes, and I feel like
Fab.
siguro I just want to mention this also, no, na
Mhm.
parang sometimes kasi I would get comments na I'm too hubadera or I show too much skin or whatever. And I think
Same.
I just want to point it out na I'm not hubadera because I feel like I'm the hottest. I mean, sometimes I think that, but because feeling ko sobrang ganda ng katawan ko, sobrang hot ko, whatever. No, it's not even that. I'm this way because it hasn't been until like 2 or 3 years ago na I actually really got to explore my personal style. Diba?
Mhm,
Parang
mhm.
it's just part of the whole exploration process. It's just a part of me developing my own personal style. Kasi yung mga ganitong damit, hindi ka naman makakahanap ng ganito eh. Like, bubog ko talaga yan from, kung ano lang yung may size ako, yun lang yung sayo.
Promise. And usually, di ba, parang, I get that comment din kasi na hubadera, ganyan. But usually, what you get for plus size women are those, I'm sorry to say this, pero yung mga manang outfits na yung
It's
sleeves
not
hanggang
giving.
dito, tapos
Or even worse,
close
ginagawa
neck.
nilang joke.
Oo,
Like,
yun yung ayoko.
girl.
Tapos parang, how can we be fashionable with that
Yeah.
kind of clothing?
And pointing back to your point about the holidays, I feel like when I was younger, special occasions like mga debut, Christmas party, whatever, it would give me anxiety because everyone would get to dress up. Tapos anong itsura ko? Anong isasuot
Ang
ko?
limited na
Wala akong
selections.
size, wala akong mapagpilian.
Yeah.
So, alam mo yun, parang now, it's my world. I get to do what I want.
I think this year parang mas dumami na yung selections natin, yung options natin, di ba? And it's also one thing that you're creating, Love Maddie, di ba? And we'll talk about that in the next episode. More about Love Maddie later. But yeah, let's go back to the gatherings and everything. You know, isa rin sa mga bubog ko is the family reunions during the holidays. And for a plus size girly to attend, your face says it all. I know that I have my own struggles, but I want to hear, like, do you have stories na anong nangyari, and then what did you do para, kasi alam ko lang, we have those titos and titas who think that saying na, uy, tumaba ka, is a way of pangangamusta.
Yeah, parang, it's so weird. Kasi parang, Filipino culture, you're supposed to be mahinhin. You're supposed to be conservative. And yet, people have the audacity to just comment on people's bodies. Like, the math is not mathing. Like, somewhere there, it just doesn't make sense na parang, oh, we're always so concerned sa iisipin ng ibang tao. You have to be mahinhin. You have to be Maria Clara. Pero kung maka-comment sa katawan, tsaka sa buhay ng iba, like, girl, sana okay ka lang.
Double standard ka, no?
It doesn't make sense. But, siguro ako, yung bubog ko dyan is, parang growing up, I felt like, number one, I had to overcompensate. I have to overcompensate some way because I was bigger. So, kailangan I had to be smarter. I had to be more magaling. I had to have a special skill. I always had to have an achievement on the table for me to be valued. And second, while all of that is going on inside my head, parang wala akong karapatang magreklamo when people make comments. Parang sila, okay lang sila mag-point out kasi they have good reasons. Oh, concerned kami
Good
sa health
reasons.
mo. Or whatever. But ako, hindi ako pwedeng magreklamo. Which leads me to this point. Parang, okay, granted na you have, di ba, hindi naman kasi masyado nagmamatter yung intent eh. At the end of the day, yung impact dun sa tao yung nagmamatter eh. And, di ba, parang, so kapag hindi ka sexy, hindi ka payat, hindi ka conventionally attractive, wala ka nang karapatan mag-exist in peace. Like, you can't just, like, I can't just sit here and not be objectified, and not be fetishized, and not be picked on. Like, can't I just sit here in peace na, di ba? It's not like I'm asking you to lie. It's not like I'm asking you to tell me, oh, ang pet mo. Ang nipis mo naman. No, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just saying, let me exist in peace. Because, especially for women like us, there's between work, personal life, everything else, there's very little space for us to exist without being sexualized, without being objectified, without being fetishized. And I think it's not so much an ask that the people around you ask them to just keep it to themselves and you set that boundary.
Especially, kapag family mo sila.
Yes.
So they should have understood more na, okay, this is what I feel. Sana, kung meron man kayong comment na alam nyo hindi naman talaga makakatulong. You know, people say na if there's something to point out na hindi naman maaayos ng person in just 5 seconds, you shouldn't actually point it out.
Exactly. And ito din eh. Di ba may nakwento ko series? Sabi hindi natin dito chika dito. Kasi ayoko nang ma-cancel, di ba? Mahirap na. parang yung point ko kasi is, especially, not just being mataba let's just put it out there, hindi lang sa pagiging mataba. If you have other insecurities, whether it's acne, your skin color, yung type of skin na meron ka, yung height mo, whatever, parang, hindi naman, number one, hindi naman bleep tao. For sure, alam niya, di ba? Kasi gumigising siya sa araw-araw, nakita niya yung sarili niya sa salamin. Pangalawa, the world is so cruel. You know? Parang as much as you wanna convince yourself na, oh, the world is... No. Sobrang sama ng ugali ng world na one way or another, may magre-remind dyan sa taong yan ng insecurity niya. So like, maybe ask yourself, necessary ba na i-point out ko pa? Necessary ba na sabihin ko pa sa kanya? Kasi baka kahit hindi ko naman sabihin, alam na niya or may something na magre-remind sa kanya. Like, hindi ka ba makakatulog sa gabi pag hindi mo ako na body shame? Magkakasakit ka ba? May mawawalan ba ng trabaho? Guguho ba yung mundo? Like, di ba parang,
we know.
It doesn't make sense. Like, di ba parang, for example, di ba, I work in marketing and PR, and as much as I love my job, and as much as I am very, very grateful, di mo maiwasan na you will really see na there's still a certain beauty standard. There's still like a lot of things going on in there that capitalizes on your insecurity. And so I know for a fact, even if you don't tell me, some random ad, some random product, some random commercial, some random movie is gonna remind me. Like, you really don't have to keep saying it over and over again.
Totoo. Parang, akala nyo ba hindi kami aware?
True. Sis.
We're very much aware of our bodies. Kaya nga we dress like this because we want to emphasize our curves for ourselves. Hindi, aware kami na maganda kami.
Aware din kami na yun na yun. Gets yun yung sabihin.
Ang mahirap kasi is in festivities like that, especially in family reunions, they want you to shrink yourself.
Exactly.
Pero they keep pointing out na ang laki-laki mo.
Totoo.
You take up too much space. And somehow, with all the achievements we have, kasi alam ko ikaw din achiever ka eh. And same with me, achiever ako. Like, ang dami kong ginagawa sa buhay. But the main thing that they will always say is your weight. Tumaba ka, lumaki ka, umitim ka.
True.
Alam mo yun, parang
like, imagine mo if it was like this, no? For legal reasons, this is only for the point of comparison. This is a joke, in a sense. This is, you know, just for comparison's sake. This is just to prove an argument. Eh, kung ako pagdating ko, sabihan ko yung anak mo, nakagraduate naman yan, ba't di pa yan pumapasa ng licensure exam?
Totoo. So, parang,
yung anak mo, di ba yung anak mo?
Madami.
Di ba? Parang,
madami rin naman tayo pwedeng sabihin.
Di ba? Parang, kasi sometimes sasabihin nila, I'm also just telling the truth. And this is, I think, where I say, na you know how they have a thing called weaponized incompetence? I think there's also such a thing as weaponized honesty. I feel like people like hiding in the disguise of honesty as an excuse to be tactless, to be rude, to project their insecurities on you. Kasi, okay, totoo siya. I get it. You all have to, like, honor the truth, whatever. But sometimes, there are certain things more important than the truth at the moment. Like, if this person is already fighting for their life, diba? Like, kailangan mo ba i-point out kung ano yung mali sa kanila? Like, diba? Like, yun, parang, like, ako, parang, I would still get unsolicited comments from people I consider even my friends. And parang, they say na, parang, guys, I'm trying my best here. Not that I have to explain. Not that I have to go into detail. But I really am trying my best. Diba? Parang I think some people kasi believe na by shaming you, they're doing you a favor. Kasi kaya ka lang naman sinasabi yon para you do something about it. Kaya ka lang naman sinasabi yon para maging mas healthy ka or whatever.
How sure are you that
First
I'm not
of all,
doing anything about
si God ka ba? Bakit mo ako minamandohan? Sino ka para mandohan ako? Charot. No, but...
Mama, bakit ka?
Oo, diba? Mama, bakit ta?
Diba?
Hello, umalis nga ako nung 19 ako, tas feeling mo susundin kita. Diba? Ate.
Sino ka?
Sino ka para...
Tapos nakikita mo ako once a year lang.
Diba?
Tapos
Parang,
pag-comment ka.
girl, and alam mo yun, parang, I think kasi it's a whole year type of thing. But it gets even more worse during the holiday season.
I know.
Parang I feel like some people kasi do that thinking na if they shame you, they're gonna get the result that they want, which is for you to be quote unquote healthier. But here's the thing. Shame does nothing but put people in the dark.
That's true.
Shame does nothing but make people want to isolate themselves. It does nothing but exclude, 'di ba?
Exactly.
So parang okay, sabihin na natin nakaka-shame mo sa isang tao, makuha mo yung result na gusto mo. You're just replacing their excess weight with another form of addiction,
Yes.
with another form of escapism,
Yes.
with another form of unhealthy thing, which defeats the whole purpose of what you're doing.
Mm-mm.
And you also have to respect people's agencies na if they tell you na what you're doing, kahit na feeling mo nakakabuti yan sa kanila, if they already tell you na it makes you uncomfortable,
Yes.
it's not helping me,
Mm-mm.
then I think, kung concerned ka talaga, stop.
Totoo.
Diba?
So, parang, I think the idea of saying or commenting on someone's appearance as a form of pangangamusta is already so old. Parang
Yeah.
itapo na natin yun.
I think hindi lang dapat yung iPhone yung ina-upgrade. I think dapat yung brain ina-upgrade.
Totoo. Actually, that's kind of hard for those who are kind of older. But I've seen it happen with my mom.
Yeah.
Kasi yung mom ko, hilig yan kahit sa bata. Yung tipong, tumaba ka, tumataba tayo eh. And then I will always point out to my mom na, Mommy, that's not nice. Kasi nai-instill sa bata na, oh, so should I be always conscious about my weight? About my
Yeah.
body? Na parang, nag-honor roll yung bata nung grade 3.
Tapos
Hindi,
yun parang
tapos
yun
ang
lang yung papansinin mo.
Tapos ang papansinin mo lang, tumaba siya, tumangkad siya, na parang, is that all their value is?
Yeah.
And ang hirap kapag parang mas nai-instill siya sa bata. Kasi for sure sa atin, at a very young age, you've heard this. diba?
Totoo. Sobra. Like, pag wala naman pag-usapan sa family gathering, ako yung joke. Ate! Di ba? Girl!
Diyos ko naman!
Di ba naman? Na pag wala naman pag-usapan, ako yung bunot.
Ang boring naman ang buhay
Di ba?
nila.
Parang, girl, not just in family settings, sometimes
every-
even with
Yeah,
friends.
everywhere. Yeah.
girl, tapos kapag kinall out mo, parang,
Ikaw pa yung mali.
ako yung masama, sensitive ako, hala, mahirap naman na ganito. Saan ako lulugar?
Totoo, grabe. I've experienced a lot of those. Even up until now. Kasi syempre, we're more comfortable now. Pero
Yeah.
sometimes I avoid reunions or meeting old people in the past. Kasi yun lagi na po nila na parang, wait lang, ang dami kong ginawa sa buhay ko. Tapos ang lahat lang napansin mo,
Diba?
yung weight ko.
True.
Parang, am I nothing worth more than
Yeah.
my weight?
Parang does my value as a person fluctuate
Oo.
with my weight?
Diba?
Parang yung respect ba that I am due, is that commensurate to how much I weigh or what I look like?
Oo.
Parang 'di ba, regardless naman if tumaba ako, pumayat ako, I am owed basic human decency. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Pero
I know.
I guess rin like dito din papasok yung topic of mental health because although I cannot name a specific study at the moment, there are actually a lot of studies that link body image, body shaming to like deterioration of mental health. And yung mental health kasi, it affects your body as a whole.
As a whole, yeah.
Like ako, personally, I recently got diagnosed with ADHD. So,
You mentioned.
we already kind of knew since I was a child.
Yeah.
Like, the signs were there. The diagnosis was nothing but a confirmation. But understanding I have ADHD, there were a lot of habits and there were a lot of things that occurred that suddenly made sense.
Got it.
Like, my unhealthy relationship with food, because a lot of people with ADHD actually have obsessive personality traits. So like I would tend to fixate on certain
Yeah.
things, certain people, even certain objects, certain styles, certain music, certain movies. And another thing is, for example, like and ADHD when it's untreated, parang chicken and egg kasi siya eh. Like your depression could be a sign or another symptom of your ADHD. But at the same time, you having undiagnosed ADHD could also lead to other more serious, more dark mental health issues. So, di ba, if meron ka nun, it takes double or triple the effort
Yeah.
for you to do what neurotypical or normal people do. Like, for example, yung mag-workout ako every day, same routine, same gym. Girl,
Hindi ko rin kaya.
it's gonna ruin everything for me.
Uh-huh.
And kaya that's why dance works for me, because different teachers, different choreographies, different places,
Mhm.
different classmates every
Mm.
single time. But at the same time, you feel safe because there's a certain level of predictability.
Oo.
Ganyan. Tapos, isa pang factor dyan is, syempre, and ano to science din to. A lot of people who have ADHD and untreated mental health problems, they also have other chronic conditions. Technically, depression is a chronic condition in
Mhm.
itself. But for example, like PCOS, mataas yung
Oh,
linkage
yeah.
ng PCOS sa depression. And so, another thing that people have to understand is I also have to be aware of my cortisol levels.
Yes.
Because even if I work out, even if I eat right, pag sobrang taas ng cortisol levels ko, hindi ako
Hindi
pumapayat. That's why sometimes, I would monitor my weight, pero may mga bloating, ganyan. And
Ah.
that's how I know na, okay, naka-peak na naman yung cortisol
Sobrang
levels ko.
stress ka na
Diba?
naman.
Which is,
Oo.
when you explain this to someone who is a body shamer, they won't listen. Like, sila makikinig.
Hindi nila
Excuses. You tell me you're body shaming me because of science, and now I give you actual science
Science,
for
yes.
you to understand what is going on, and you reject
Hindi mo
it.
ma-absorb.
You know, you can just say, body shamer kasi okay, kupal ako, and call it a day, go home. Kasi mag-pretend ka pa na may pakialam ka. Diba? Parang, I think yung ako, like before kasi, this is actually the first time in a long time na I'm speaking about body positivity, body neutrality.
Yeah.
Because I went on a very, very long hiatus. Like, a lot of things have
Mm.
happened to me since the pandemic,
Yeah,
ganyan. I was, but prior to the pandemic, I would write for publications, I would do speaking
Sobrang
engagements, ganyan, and then it kind of stopped. I think what really gives me the ick
Mhm.
is that people think when you talk about these things, especially, like, there's no better time than now to talk about this kasi mag-holidays eh.
Yes.
And wala namang makakaintindi ng anxiety na nararamdaman natin, kundi tayo-tayo lang.
Yes.
My content, or me talking about body positivity in general, it's not naman me telling you na, sige, pakataba ka lang, kainin mo lahat ng
Yes.
lechon sa Pasko, kainin mo lahat
Oh
yan.
my God.
No. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not even saying na huwag kang gumalaw. I'm just saying you having a more positive or more neutral outlook about your body is gonna do more for you than you like starting a war with it. Gets mo? Parang
Exactly.
when you're coming from a place of shame kasi, ayaw mo mag-try. Like,
Yes.
ayaw mo lumabas.
Oh,
Parang,
ayaw mo kumilos.
minsan naiisip mo naman talaga, gusto ko mag-gym. Pero, syempre, buong buhay mo, binabody shame ka, winawalang iya ka. So, yung mental noise in your head for you to get
Yes.
there, it's so hard. So, imagine mo, diba, parang people do that kasi they think it helps you.
Mm.
And yet, all the more, in reality, it stops you from actually trying. Like, ako, I was really hesitant to go to dance class. For my first ever class. Kasi parang naisip ko,
tas femme tayo nun, di ba? It's very
Yeah.
sexy.
pero parang nag-start ako like,
Basta una ka sa akin.
oo,
eh.
and in a
Oo.
different studio pa. Grabe yung anxiety ko. Stress ako. Parang, di ako makafocus sa class. Like,
Oh.
sobrang, alam mo, I started pa at the back. I have ADHD, so, kung ito yung coach, tapos nasa likod na ako, girl, iba na yung steps.
Iba na yung choreo mo.
Iba na yung, di ba, parang, we got lost in translation talaga. Pero, I didn't have the guts to stay in front kasi feeling ko, ang laki kong harang doon, ganyan. Tapos, it's been a journey. It's been a wild ride. Like, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Coach JP. I wouldn't have met Coach Devon, Coach Totoy, Miss Jo. I wouldn't have met all these amazing people, all the amazing friends I've met, if I just listened to that shame. If that was the kind of messaging na I listened to. And then, parang before, nung bata pa ako especially, I would get anxiety pag, di ba ibang bata, yay, magsaswimming tayo. Hindi talaga. Sabay ba tayo?
Promise.
Hindi talaga, Day. As in,
Parang,
yung-
magsa-shorts tsaka t-shirt. Ay,
Parang,
sando ako. Ganyan.
sabi hindi pa ganito yung exact voice nun sa head ko.
Oo.
Pero, ito na naman. Masasubject na naman ako sa
Ang dami na
pambubuli.
naman.
Ang dami na naman comments.
May
Like,
kukurot na naman
Oh, may
nakita
kukurot.
sa'yo.
may kukurot na naman sa akin. Pagtatawanan, may mga, di ba, even bata.
Yes.
Marunong body shame. So, parang, I would get anxiety. All the more pag beach. Kasi pag beach, open talaga eh. Di ba? Pag resort, minsan kayo-kayo lang eh. Pag beach,
Ang daming tao, Diyos ko.
it's a moment of silence for
Hindi,
the,
hindi na kasi siya ma-explain through words. But
Diba?
I wanna point out na, you keep saying, things about the voices that's in our head. And I just want everybody to know that it's not just something we made up. Those are words
Sana
that we've
nga.
heard from
Sana nga
before.
minake up na lang namin,
Diba?
di ba? Kasi kung kami yung nag-invento
Kasi-
nun, kami lang din yung may answer.
Diba?
Pero hindi eh.
People keep saying kasi na, oh, ba yan, ang sensitive mo naman. No, it's because
What if ka? Charot.
it's been years of kakupalan.
Pwede ba yun? Masasama ba
Totoo yan
yun?
eh.
Diba?
Okay lang.
Sensitive ba ako? Or...
Diba? Oo, bakit? Totoo naman eh. May mga ganun talagang tao eh. And tama yung sinasabi mo na they're hiding their care with that brutal honesty na parang, you're not being honest, you're being judgmental on something that hindi mo naman alam what's happening behind the scenes. For example, yung PCOS. I have PCOS, so my weight fluctuates like a lot.
Yeah. Tapos lagi kang pagod. Tapos lagi kang may brain fog.
Oo.
Tapos hindi mo na rin naiintindihan, mamamatay na ba ako? Sintomas lang ba to? Ano bang gagawin ko? Di ba?
Minsan naman may mga araw na, yes, I can do everything.
Oo.
Everything all at once. Diba kaya nga natin nasa nabok eh.
Totoo.
Kasi feeling namin, kaya namin lahat eh. Pero you have to understand, especially for the viewers there who are a little bit older, for the titos and titas there who are a little more open-minded, that there is something behind the changes in our bodies. So if kaya nating iwasan yung pagko-comment doon sa pangangatawan ng bawat isang Pinoy, kahit lalo na kapag teenager ka kasi mas susceptible ka sa
Tsaka
ganun,
pag
diba?
teenager ka, hindi pa develop yung frontal lobe mo,
Yes.
yung hormones mo raging pa. So, mas may tendency mag-stick yung
Yes.
experiences mo, mas may tendency siya na. So, yun yung part yun ng formative years mo eh. So,
Yes.
parang yung mga trauma na makukuha mo from childhood to teenage years,
Yes.
magmamanifest lang yan kapag adult ka na.
Yun yung mga inner voices namin ngayon.
Yeah.
So, moving forward though, during these holidays, alam ko kasi madami ng mga ganyan-ganyan kapag lalo na pag Pasko, magkikita-kita, even kapag kumukuha ka ng pagkain, laging sasabihin, uy, parang napaparami ka ng
Minsan,
kuha, diba?
Oh, ay mo tita, kakadating ko lang.
Parang
Kakadating ko lang
sabihin,
talaga.
ikaw bumili. Ilang ba gusto mo, tita? Bilang kitang 3, diba?
Tapos pag ginandyan mo, bastos ka.
Bastos ka, wala kang respeto. Pero pag sila okay lang.
Oo.
But so, what are the things that you do for self-care during the holidays para hindi tayo masyadong affected? Like, we're comfortable now at where we are. But, syempre, sometimes like a little comment can break that eh. No?
Actually, I think that's what I hope people would understand. Like, syempre ako, I'm not saying na sobrang sikat ko or sobrang relevant ko. But syempre, in my line of work, di talaga may iwasan na from time to time, you would get a message from a random person. Tapos, di ba, kung ano yung pinagsasabi. I mean, it kind of stings. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Cause yung love language ko is words, guys. Sobrang hirap pag yun yung primary love language mo. But at this point, parang I really don't care anymore. But when it's coming from someone na you genuinely consider a friend, or you genuinely consider na close mo, someone na you really trust, syempre masakit yon. Like, di ba, nakwento ko sa'yo na parang I had this conversation with an old friend and unfortunately, that did not end well. But I had no choice but to do that for myself kasi imagine, I worked so hard. Di ba? I worked so hard. Like, I don't care if for other people, kulang yung hard work ko, if for them, hindi enough yung ginawa ko, but I know how hard I fought to get rid of those voices. And then just one comment from you, I'm back to square one. Just one comment from you, I'm at the beach, I'm supposed to be having a good time, but because you were so careless with your words, because feeling mo, meron kang entitlement, meron kang right to be honest with me, irregardless of how you know I'm gonna feel. Nandun ako sa beach, ina-anxiety attack ako dahil sa words mo. So, di ba, parang, and that's also something I wanted to say na, siguro for people na, minsan kasi I try to be understanding na it's a cultural thing. Hindi mo siya mababago overnight. But, I also hope you understand na with what you're doing, again, shame does nothing but keep people in the dark. And because because that shame stops them from trying, there are opportunities, there are experiences na ano tamang term doon? Na nadadamot sa kanila. Na nade-deprive sa kanila. Like yun nga, going back to my point na yung anxiety when going to the beach. You know that I'm a beach girl.
Yes,
I'm like I'm an island girl by heart. I wouldn't have found out na that's what gives me most peace pala. if I just let these people up, you know,
Oo,
if I just
oo.
shut them all the up, I wouldn't have found out na I actually love surfing more than I love other
grabe,
workouts.
nagsisurfing siya.
Diba? I wouldn't have known na, girl, kaya ko palang makipag-swimming kasama nung pawikan. You know, na parang, like, the world is even more exciting for me because it's not just up above, you know. I have so many diving sites na I wanna visit.
Oh, I've seen your diving videos, ha?
Diba? Parang,
Grabe.
how, I wouldn't have known
Totoo.
if I just let these things stop me.
For some reason kasi, no, with people who has the same body types as us, parang we're so limited to the things that we can do.
Yeah.
Can do. Parang mahihiya
Kasi
ka.
paulit-ulit sinasabi sa'yo
Oo.
eh. So, like ako, sa TikTok ko, you just scroll there, may mga magko-comment, oh, sana I can be like you, sana ako din. Di ba naalala mo yung classmate natin?
Yes, oo.
Tapos parang sinabi niya sa akin on the last day na, you know, you're the reason I enrolled.
Yes.
You're the
Nakita
reason
niya
na I
yung
actually
video mo.
tried. And, di ba, parang it could be dance, it could be surfing, it
Yes.
could be diving, it could be whatever it is that you wanna do.
Oo.
Na hindi mo nalalaman ng mga taong to kasi nga nauunahan na sila ng takot. Tapos ito yung talagang napipindot talaga si Anger be. Siyempre, di ba, aasarin
Anger,
mo.
take the wheel.
Aasarin mo siya.
Oh.
Eh di siya, mag-workout siya, pupunta sa gym. Ano susunod mo sasabihin? Wow, nagpapanggap hanggang kay, kung sungaling-aling kita. What if sungaling-aling kita? Di ba? Parang what if sungaling-aling kita? What if lang?
Sino masama sa atin ngayon?
Diba? Ayaw mo tumigil ha? What if sungaling-aling kita?
Sabi mo mag-gym ako ngayon, nag-gym ako.
Sabi mo mag-exercise ako, nagda-dance class ako, dodog showin
Oh
mo
my
ako.
God.
Di ba?
Oh.
Di ba parang,
Saan ka lulugar?
sana aminin mo na lang, no? Sana aminin mo na lang, body shamer ako, pala ko, uwi ka na. Pack up
Judgmental
mo na yung
lang
bag
ako
mo,
eh.
tulog ka na. Kesa yung pretend ka pa na may pakialam ka.
I'm just a good friend.
Diba?
I'm just worried about you.
Mama mo, word. Ako, marami-raming i-edit out.
Pero may edit out. Walang edit.
Pero, gets my point? Kaya parang,
Yes.
life, I feel like my life now is more meaningful.
Mm.
It's more exciting. I look forward to more things. I feel like I've gotten past, hopefully, the worst stage of my depression because I was able to do all those things. And I want nothing more than for other people to experience it. Kasi, alam mo yun, like, yung feeling na parang, nung nakita ko yung pawikan, girl, parang, tayo, di naman kami nakapag-usap, di naman siya, di ba, di naman kami di naman kami nag-followan ng IG, di ba? Pero parang, yung feeling na, oh my God, like, I used to just see this in books, I used to just see this on TikTok, I used to just see this in National Geographic, and now, like, they're here, and they're so majestic, and they're so amazing, and I want to see more. And in order for me to be able to see more, di ba, syempre, I have to do more dives, I have to train more, I have to parang learn how to dive deeper.
Basically, explore more.
Same thing with surfing, di ba? It's an experience kasi parang, una, parang pakit ka lang na tayo, tapos habang tumatagal, di ba?
Parang nakaka-relate. Kasi
di ba? Parang, yung waves in itself, yung pag-ahon mo, yung energy, like, it's a whole different experience. And I would want, with dance, like, parang feeling ng mga tao, yung mga nagfe-fem, ano kayo, malalandi kayo. Guys, if science at science lang din naman, hindi ako professional dancer, pero ito yung understanding ko doon. Fem is the best entry point for someone who wants to learn how to dance kasi it teaches you bodily awareness.
Yes.
Diba? Like, maririnig mo yung puwet ko pala, kaya ko pala siyang galawin that way. Itong part pala ng leg ko, pag stinretch ko siya, iba yung itsura niya. And syempre, diba, if you wanna explore more complex genres of dance, parang, for example, yung mga bomba-bomba, tapon-tapon, fem, in my opinion, fundamentally, fem is a good place to start kasi it helps you learn how to do muscle control, ganyan.
And what I love about our class nung sa fem, it taught us about being confident with your body rather than memorizing the choreography.
Yes.
So, shout out to Coach JP.
Yes, Coach JP, I miss you.
Magpa-fem ulit kami soon.
True.
Pero grabe yun And that's when I felt like I'm more comfortable with my body. Kasi nga, yun nga, even dancing, actually even speaking, I was deprived of speaking because I was too fat.
Parang, hindi na sila nakikinig sa sinasabi mo. Pag wala na silang masabi, ang taba mo kasi, ay, di ba? Like, it happens. It's true, di ba?
Okay, ka pala. Hindi na nanahimik na ako.
True.
Pala. Anywho, so before we end this episode, I want to ask, of course, I'm sure there are people here who are listening na medyo younger than us. What is like a small step they can take towards that more confident or more accepting view in their bodies, especially in the holidays? Kasi alam ko it's hard to drown out all the noise with the raging hormones and everything, but what's something that you've noticed that's effective for you?
I think I just really have to take care of myself.
Mm.
Like, not in a superficial way na, oh, I'll do my makeup, I'll dress up nice. Like, take care as in consciously, even in the smallest ways every day, I'm gonna try to do something that I know is good for myself. Kasi in reality naman, the only cure for insecurity is hard work.
Oh,
Diba?
I love
Parang, before, I would still get affected kasi alam ko na hindi ko ginagawa yung part ko. I'm overworking myself, I'm
Mhm.
not sleeping right, alam mo yon, parang I'm spread too thinly. And I know na
Yes.
as much as those things were valid for my circumstances at the time, I know na I wasn't taking care of myself.
Mhm.
But now, like, I go to therapy,
I love
parang
that.
I try to be more mindful of the media that I consume.
Yes.
I try to be,
Oo,
alam mo yun, I try to
importante
be
yun.
very careful na with who I associate myself with, who I surround myself with. And
Mm.
because I know na therapy pa lang, girl, alam mo yan. So,
Mm.
alam mo yun, dun pa lang, parang it's taking the hard way kasi it's taking those difficult but meaningful and impactful steps. That's
Yes.
gonna give you the confidence to face whatever is thrown your way.
I love
And syempre when you're young, syempre hindi mo mag-grasp yun.
Hindi.
Pero yun talaga, like for me, alagaan mo yung sarili mo. Kasi, di ba, parang yun lang yung only way. If you know, at the end of the day, ikaw lang yung nakakaalam ng struggles mo.
Yes.
Ikaw lang yung nakakaalam ng totoong wins mo.
That's true.
Ikaw lang yung nakakaalam nung nangyayari sa'yo 24/7. And if alam mo na you're giving yourself a fighting chance every day by taking good care of yourself, it doesn't affect you so much anymore when people have to say.
I love that. Oo. When you're focusing on yourself, you listen more to your voice.
Yes.
Na hindi ka na masyadong apektado ng external factors. And I know it's hard for younger women or younger people out there kasi syempre, when we're younger, we all wanted to conform.
Yeah, we want to conform, we want to be
Parang,
validated.
Yes, gusto natin pasok tayo sa clique or
Yeah.
whatever. Pero eventually, as you grow older, you'll know that being unique is better than being one of those usual basic people. And sometimes yung kung ano ka, it what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
And sometimes doon ka rin dadalhin ng career mo.
Yes.
Na parang, especially you, di ba? Parang who would have thought?
Yeah, parang, I know, like, yun din yung sinasabi ko na parang, okay, I feel like maybe you think na this route would have been better for me. But there are a lot of once in a lifetime, a lot of different once in a lifetime or one of one, very rare experiences that I've experienced in my career, in my life, because I chose to listen to my own advice. Because I chose to do things my way. And if you're gonna keep insisting na, oh, magpapayat ka, I feel like I just want what's best for you. If you're still gonna keep insisting that advice, then that's a huge you to my hard work. That's a huge disrespect to everything I've built. Because that just means na hindi mo ina-acknowledge yung hard work ko, diba? And very superficial yung support. So for someone who's very young, I think that just translates to you really have to pay attention to yourself. Diba? Parang be mindful of what you listen to because not
and what
everyone
you consume, diba?
Yeah, not everyone, like, everyone will think and believe that they know what's best for you, but at the end of the day, that's up to you to figure out for yourself.
My tip too for the younger generation is start surrounding yourself with people who really cares for you, not just in that superficial level. Because there are friends that you will meet. Like, see, I've met Maddie in a dance class. I've met my great friends in just one gig. And then they surrounded me with so much warmth that warmth actually shed that light na parang, okay, all the darkness na dinala ng mga external voices, wala na. All I want to listen to is me and the people around me who really loves me for me. Diba?
Yeah, and parang nawala yung train of thought ko. But, ayun, I think also, instead of begging, not literally begging, but instead of running after people, chasing after people, asking them repeatedly to give you a chance or to give you time of day, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to try, give yourself a chance to explore, give yourself a chance to express, because it's not your life if the opinion of other people always come first.
I love that. I think we can end this episode on that note. And thank you, Maddie, for guesting on my podcast. We have another episode with her. And before we end, I want to thank Studio Dan Robles for the lights and camera.
Nagulat ako, girl!
Grabe,
Akala ko sariling sikap lang tayo dito.
Akala
Nagulat
ko
ako, may
selfie
lighting.
mode lang ako. But yes, thank you for everybody who listened. I will drop all the links of Maddie and Dan in the show notes. But I'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye! Thank you for listening to the Word of Gab podcast. If you like this episode, please like and share it on your socials. Feel free to tag me at Word of Gab podcast on Instagram and Facebook. And before I leave, I just want to remind you that if someone tries to dim your light, blind them. Talk soon. Bye!